$1,000, 4 days. One American city that somehow still feels like nowhere else on earth. No sponsor, no comped hotel. This is exactly where every dollar went, down to the cent, so you know exactly what to expect if you're planning this trip yourself. Welcome to New Orleans. Let's break down the real cost. First expense, and honestly the biggest one, flights. I booked round trip about 5 weeks out, flying into Louis Armstrong International. $310 round trip. That's flying from a mid-size hub, not a major coastal city. If you're departing from somewhere like New York or LA, expect to add $50 to $100 either direction. From the airport I skipped the shared shuttle and grabbed a rideshare straight into the French Quarter. $38 door-to-door, about 25 minutes. Budget tip. There's also an airport shuttle bus for under $10, but it adds close to an hour with stops, worth it only if you're not in a rush. For lodging, I didn't stay in a chain hotel. I booked a small guest house just outside the French Quarter in the Marigny neighborhood. Walking distance to everything, but about 40% cheaper than anything actually inside the quarter. $267 total for 3 nights. That's the single biggest lever you can pull on this trip's budget. Staying inside the French Quarter itself during peak season can run you $180 to $250 a night for something comparable. Local tip. The Marigny and Bywater neighborhoods aren't a compromise. Locals will tell you the food and music scene there is actually better than the touristy stretch of Bourbon Street. Now, the part everyone actually wants to know. Food. New Orleans is one of the only American cities where the food alone justifies the trip. Breakfast most mornings was beignets and coffee. Classic, cheap, and honestly one of the best few dollars you'll spend in the entire city. Lunches were mostly po' boys and one really good bowl of gumbo from a no-frills local spot, not the tourist-priced restaurants right on Bourbon Street, which can easily double your bill for a worse meal. I splurged on one proper sit-down dinner at a local Creole restaurant. Appetizer, entree, one drink, tip included. The other dinners were casual. Food trucks, another po' boy, a muffaletta split over 2 meals. Food total for 4 days, $219. That's roughly $55 a day, which for the quality of food in this city, is genuinely hard to beat anywhere else in the country. For activities I skipped the paid tours almost entirely. A lot of the best experiences here don't cost anything. Wandering the French Quarter, listening to street musicians, watching the sunset over the river, all free. The one paid experience I actually booked was a steamboat jazz cruise on the Mississippi. $54, and worth every dollar for the atmosphere alone. One night I paid a small cover to get into a proper jazz club instead of a free street corner. $15, and honestly the best hour of the whole trip. And I did one guided cemetery tour, since you're not allowed into most of the historic cemeteries without one. $25. Last category. The small stuff. A couple postcards, a bottle of local hot sauce, one t-shirt from a shop that wasn't a tourist chain. $41, and I stopped myself there on purpose. This category is where budgets quietly blow up if you're not paying attention. Grand total, $969, just under budget, with a little room left for one more beignet on the way to the airport. So here's the full breakdown. $348 on flights and getting there, $260 on lodging, $219 on food, $94 on activities, and $41 on everything else. 4 days, one unforgettable city, under $1,000. If there's one takeaway here, it's this. The two decisions that actually move the needle are where you stay and where you eat. Stay just outside the main tourist strip, eat where locals eat instead of where the tour groups stop, and everything else in this city is genuinely affordable. If you want the exact spots I ate at and stayed in, that's all linked below, and let me know in the comments, where should I do this next? $1,000 breakdown, any US city. Subscribe for more real honest travel budget breakdowns. See you in the next one.